هلا في رابع حلقة من تختيم لعبة ماكس بين. قبل كل شيء سوي لايك واشتراك عشان أصير مشهور. المهم مراجعة سريعة للي صار الحلقة اللي فاتت. قبل ما نبدأ لازم نعرف إن في واحد اسمه فيني جوجنيتي هو اللي بيدير أعمال لوبينو. فرحت للفندق بتاع لوبينو، فلقينا فيه الأخوين فينيتو، هذول اثنين شغالين عند لوبينو، فقتلناهم. فبعد ما قتلناهم لقينا على الطاولة في رسالة بتقول إن في واحد اسمه ريكو مورتي جاي يسوي صفقة مخدرات في الفندق. المهم بعد ما نزلنا في الفندق بالمصعد لقينا واحد مقتول بمضرب بيسبول، وجنبه قصة مصورة لو واحد اسمه كابتن بيسبول بات بوي. وبعدها لقينا ريكو مورتي اللي كان بيعمل صفقة المخدرات اللي قلت عنها. وبعدها طلعت من الفندق ورحت لعمارة لوبينو اللي هو مفروض ساكن فيها. فعرفنا ان في عداوة بين عصابة لوبينو وعصابة ثانية، عصابة روسية. واحنا في عمارة لوبينو اتصل علينا واحد غريب اسمه ألفرد وودن، وقال لنا ان الشرطة جاي في الطريق. وبعدها طلعنا فوق لغرفة فلقينا فيها مين؟ فيني جوجنيتي اللي هو الرجل الأعمال اللي بيدير أعمال لوبينو. فطلقت عليه رصاصة وأصابته بس ما مات، وبعدها هرب. وبس هذا شرح اللي صار في الحلقة اللي فاتت، ويلا نكمل القصة. Let's go.
A crumpled letter lay on Gogniti's desk.
في ورقة على مكتب جوجنيتي ورخلنا نقراهي.
The letter was addressed to Don Punchinello, but Vinny had never had the nerve to finish it.
Jack's gone voodoo. Just the other night, he shot Dino because he wanted to see what his brains looked like splattered on the wall. He's a freaking mad dog. We're running out of men and business fast.
Gogniti had been living in mortal fear of his boss. Jack Lupino was a psycho.
الرسالة هذه رسالة تهديد لواحد اسمه دون بنشينيلو. هو سمعنا الاسم هذا قبل بس ما عرفنا معلومات من هو هذا، بس المهم هنعرفها مع الوقت. المهم بس يلا نكمل. طبعا هذا دم فيني لما هرب.
Vinny Gogniti was running scared. He
Oh,
could
هذا
run, but with a bullet in his stomach like a broken bottle of Tabasco, he was quickly running out of time. He knew where his boss was, and I wanted to square things up with Jack Lupino. Gogniti would be moving fast. I don't know about angels, but it's fear that gives men wings.
يعني من الخوف صار عنده أجنحة. What? يا حظه.
Gogniti hitched a ride. To catch him, I'd have to follow his lead.
النط على القطار؟ اصبر خلنا نعملها بس لما يجي قطار. الله أكبر. يس والله اشتغلت.
This was my second train ride of the night. The way it started didn't promise anything better than the last one. Freezing wind tearing at my face like sandpaper and razors. Ice hard and slick under my hands and feet. And somewhere in the background the wail of sirens. The city howling after me. New York sped by in fast forward. Dark rooftop water towers and a dead forest of antennas and chimneys, all a blur. When the train he was riding slowed down, Gogniti made his move.
ولسه عم ينزف هذا. واو. واو قسم بالله رهيب. كل هذا هو مصاب، ومن لو مش مصاب هيعمل ايه؟ اوه دمه هنا، احنا نلحق الدم. من هذا؟ ها الحق قدام. هيو. هليكوبتر تبع مين هذه؟ شرطة. طبعا زي ما بتعرفوا انا اصلا ملحق من الشرطة.
It's Payne! He's coming down the stairs! Shoot the bastard! Okay, boss, you got it.
No problem.
وهذا اللي بسمعوا كلامه زي الحمير. حتموتوا تستعجلوش. ها 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 ها. هو نزل تحت ولا راح وين؟ أكيد راح تحت. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. والله النطة هذه رهيبة. اوه فيني. يا فيني وسخ. وراك يعني وراك. في أحلامكم. حطوا شيء قدام الباب، فتقريبا الخيار الوحيد ان ننزل من هنا، بس لازم وات فك. طيب ايش الحل؟ في كمان صفقة فالكير هنا. راح وين؟ اصبروا، في خبر على التلفزيون لازم نشوفه.
Max Payne has nowhere left to go. We are very close to capturing him. You'll get a full statement then. Right now, I've got better things to do, ma'am.
That was Deputy Chief Jim Rivera from the NYPD with no further comment at this time.
Apart from his suspicious food habits, I figured Bravura to be one of the good guys. Fate had just dropped us on different sides in this. But when it came to capturing me, he was way out of his league. I had already ditched the cops a couple of rooftops back. For now.
ما في شيء جديد للحين، الشرطة بتدور علي. شاب وينك يا فيني؟
Oh, God damn it! Payne! I'll kill you, you lousy freaking cop!
وات؟
Gagniti ran out of steam in a dead-end alley with steam boiling out of the sewer grates like all the fires of hell were burning high beneath us. It was shakedown time. Where's Lupino?
Screw you!
Bad start, Vinny.
Ah! Police brutality!
I rate pretty high on that.
You can't just hurt me in cold blood? Cold blood? Blood?
Just keep telling yourself that. Listen good, Candyman. I'm not gonna be anybody's fall guy. I want to know where your boss is hiding. There was no glory in this. I hadn't asked for this crap. Trouble had come to me in big dark swarms. The good and the just were like gold dust in the city. I had no illusions. I was not one of them. I was no hero. Just me and the gun and the crook. My options had decreased to a singular course.
I'll tell you, just don't hurt me no more. Lupino's at Ragnarok, the nightclub. Book me, take me home into the freaking jail, just don't hurt me.
Your rights will be read at your funeral. Ragnarok was Lupino's nightclub, a den of drugs built into an old theater. I knew what waited inside. V-head junkies ready to explode in random acts of senseless violence. And Lupino's goon squad, the worst stone-cold killers this side of hell. Ragnarok was as inviting as a headache, flickering and flashing to a machine gun beat. The belly of the nightclub was a gothic theme park that began with bondage games and led to the nasty stuff from there. As subtle with its dark message as a cop killer bullet through the heart, like father, like son, just like Jack Lupino.
طبعا هددنا فيني جنيدي عشان يقولنا وين لوبينو، فقال لنا انه في الملهى الليلي تاعه، فاحنا جينا للملهى الليلي الحين عشان ندور عليه. اوه في فلوس هنا. اوه سكيورتي. اصبر انا اللي فتحته هذا.
The book had never been a bestseller.
في نوت بوك خلنا نقراها.
Given the setting, I was surprised to find that somebody had been passing time reading. The paperback was entitled The Age of Murder and Storm. The blurb on the back mentioned Norse mythos and Ragnarok, the end of a Viking world with a terrible winter that covered the earth in ice, when vile crimes were rampant and all humanity lost. I could see how somebody impressionable might get it into their head that we were at the end of time. I was also beginning to see what the nightclub and its owner were all about.
ايه
There he is. Whack him.
Books on the occult had been piled on the table. The room was stacked with light reading, such as Necronomicon, Witchcraft, and Paradise Lost. Old exotic titles like Malleus Maleficarum and De Umbrarum Reini Novum Portis. Books with pentagrams on their covers, all dealing with the occult and the infernal, lying between stacks of horror videos and a couple of Ouija boards. The only thing I could take seriously was the thought of Lupino taking it seriously. He had been spending a lot of time getting intimate with the guy downstairs.
اوكي ما في شيء مهم. اوكي اوف والله خرعني. واو قبو سري. كويس ما طحنا. هو طلعنا فوق العمارة، فوق الكازينو، فوق الملهى الليلي. واحنا كنا تحت صح؟ مش عارف انا ايش بعمل بس في باب هناك. اوبا اتاري ماكس بين عازف خطير. هنعمل شي هنا ولا لا؟ واو اوكي.
The backstage area led to Lupino's inner sanctum. The hot air inside was like an invisible wall, thick with incense and something else, a sickly sweet smell that made you gag. This was the rotten core of the Big Apple. Lupino lurked somewhere ahead, like a spider at the center of his web, waiting. The vapors in the air started to make my head swim. Torn pieces of a letter lay scattered on the sofa.
في رسالة مقطعة على السوفا. بس هو ثواني، في الأول إيش كان بيعمل هنا؟ بيحضر شياطين تقريبا.
Punchinello had threatened Lupino in writing. The note had been torn to pieces, bloody fingerprints all over them.
Don't want you to think that one of my boys is not playing with a full deck. Shape up, Jack. We are running a business here. I'd hate to send the trio to strong-arm you.
The trio were the Don's notorious henchmen. It was obvious that Lupino hadn't been intimidated by the threat.
اوكي فهمت من الرسالة هذه ان بانشنيلو هذا بعث رسالة لجاك لوبينو، وتقريبا ان لوبينو شغال عنده، وبس هذا مضمون الرسالة.
The flesh of fallen angels, come to me all. Astaroth, Beelzebub, Asmodeus, Baphomet, Lucifer, Loki, Satan, Cthulhu, Lilith, Ella. Blood to you all.
بسم الله.
Living under the skin of reality. I've seen it. The corruption of flesh. I'm the wolf, yeah! I am the wolf! It's close. It's coming. You have come. A witness to the end of time.
هو
It's
وين؟
now! I will rise to her side. I don't need the words. I'm beyond the words.
هو وين؟ نزل من وين هذا؟ جاك لوبينو.
I had known there'd have to be a catch in it somewhere, and this one was the Empire State Building of catches. Lupino was pumped up and dying to go 15 rounds with a mutant alligator. And then he started this spooky monkey talk, straight from a bad dream. Mine.
I have tasted the flesh of fallen angels. I've tasted the devil's green blood. It runs in my veins. I've seen beyond a world of skin, the architecture of blood and bow and arrow. Death is coming! She is coming, and hell follows with her. This is the twilight winter. I am ready to be her son. Her time is now, and all who stand in her way must die!
What?
Die! You'll die!
هذا البوس فايت الحين؟
Die! Now!
مجنون هذا. وات أخيرا. طبعا قطعت القصة الحيني عشان الحلقة طولت، فأتمنى تكونوا استمتعتوا. هنكمل باقي القصة في الحلقة الثانية، وبس مع السلامة.